right, guys, so we are on to day 7, chapter 7 of the Millionaire Booklet, How to Get Super Rich by GC, Mr. Grant Cardone, Uncle G. If this is your first time hearing me on here, we're talking about how to become a millionaire, how to get super rich. It's from GC. He's a billionaire, okay? It's not from me. This is material from Grant Cardone. This is a small little booklet, 42 pages. We're on page 30. You can take it, you can put it in your back pocket. It's that small. Take it everywhere you go, okay? You can get a copy of your own. Grant suggests that you do and that you keep this with you everywhere you go until you become a millionaire, all right? And you can get a copy at millionairebooklet.com. It's like $5, okay? I mean, it's not even an investment. It's $5. Just buy the ding book, take it with you everywhere you go. But you can hear it first by me with my commentary on this channel. If you haven't, if this is your first time hearing this, go back, watch the other 6 chapters, and this one will be up and ready for you when you're ready for it, okay? So getting on with today, okay, we're on chapter 7, step 5 of 8, okay? Stay broke. Stay broke. All right, this one's going to be good. I'm really excited about this one. It's 3 pages long, so stay tuned. It'll be quick, all right? All right, when you start increasing your income, stay broke. I said broke, not poor, okay? I have a policy to never, ever have money sitting around. Once I start increasing income, I immediately move the surpluses to sacred accounts that were out of my reach, marked for future investments. As soon as I started increasing my income, I went to my employer and told him to withdraw 40% of my gross pay before taxes and direct deposit those funds into personal accounts that I had set up. They said they couldn't do that. I said, "You do it for the IRS. You can certainly do it for me." And I set up 3 savings accounts, which I labeled something special, and treated these as sacred future investment accounts. Never use 401k for these funds. Okay. I remember when I first heard Michael Douglas say in the movie Wall Street, "Money doesn't sleep." I thought to myself, but it gets bored. I knew from watching other people handle money that when money sits around, it gets spent, wasted, and blown. Because I didn't fully trust myself to have cash sitting around, as soon as I created these surplus monies, I directed all of it to accounts reserved to make future investments and create future passive income flows. At the time, I was 26 years old when I started this and allowed me to fund my first business, my second business, and my real estate company. But the real benefit of this strategy was it forced me to continue to produce and outwork my earlier results. There were months when I was making more money than I ever made, and I would push the entire surplus into my sacred accounts. When I did this, I couldn't pay my rent, even though I was making more money than I'd ever made. I was forced to negotiate with my landlord for an extension of my rent. It was weird because everyone knew I was doing well, but I never had money. I was broke, not poor, and it worked. This state of staying broke forced me to continue producing new revenue. I had seen so many people have financial success, then quit doing what created their success, and then go backward financially. Staying broke forced me to keep reinforcing the actions that had already proven successful. It seemed human beings perform best out of necessity. Studying the super successful and those who are not, I noticed huge differences. It is bizarre how the wealthy work like they are broke, and those who need money the most don't. Still today, I watch pretenders sleep like they are rich while I am up like I am broke. We both deceive ourselves, but with very different outcomes. I spent 30 years deceiving myself like this, and one day I woke up and realized I had more money than I could ever spend. Even today, I go to sleep and wake up like I am broke and push for the next level, aware that things beyond my control could possibly, unlikely, put my finances at risk. The same will happen to you. An idea plus hard work multiplied over long periods of time plus discipline will always equal success. There just comes a point in time when, well, you will be super rich and almost nothing can change that condition, but you have to put in the work. Ideas are great, but they mean nothing without hard work over time plus discipline. Idea plus hard work times time plus discipline equals success. At the age of 25, I made real commitment to getting rich. I took my first idea and worked very hard every day to make it happen over long periods of time, exercising extreme discipline. This created success in the beginning, allowing me to have a little extra money. Then I duplicated this cycle using money, saving money and adding work over long periods of time, and using discipline with the money will create financial success. I invested the money in savings accounts while working my main business and spending none of the surplus money, discipline, on stuff. I then prepared to reinvest the surplus monies to create new businesses and new, in fact, multiple income flows. From 25 to the age of 51, there was no alcohol, no parties, no showing off, no exotic cars, only one watch, and almost no vacations. Without knowing what my second business might be, or even what I would invest in, I continued to prepare myself for the day when I would expand. Stay broke, not poor. Deprive yourself now for the possibility of financial freedom in the future, or more poetically, pay the price today so you can pay any price tomorrow. Words to live by right there. A guy recently asked me, "Why are you still working so hard?" I didn't want to get into a long philosophical explanation of how I am preparing for a major economic meltdown, as I knew he was just being social. So I told him how much I loved my work in hopes to let it go at that. Then he started saying dumb stuff like, "You only live once, you know." And then he topped it off with, "I never see you at the club anymore." I got bored with him, so I patted him on the shoulder and said, "You never see me at the club, and I never see you at the bank. Pay the price today so you can pay any price tomorrow." That's it for chapter 7. We have 3 more to go. Looking forward to it. We'll see you tomorrow.